Hey, good morning, everybody. Dr. Sean J. Harris, Generational Wealth Academy. I'm your #1 generational wealth expert. I want to talk to you guys about different states of competency. First, you have what's called unconscious incompetence. This is where we don't know what we don't know. More competent we think we are, when in actuality, you're actually incompetent. So this is when you don't know that you don't know something. As it relates to wealth building, a lot of people think they know what they're doing. But you got to realize we were never taught wealth creation in the school system. So what we have to do is we got to first of all realize that there is a problem of not knowing something. Then that'll elevate us to the next level, which is conscious incompetence. Now we know that we don't know a certain thing. So again, if it's wealth creation, we realize that we don't know that particular thing about creating wealth. Then what we have to do at that point is we got to move to conscious competence. This is when we actually learn that thing that we're doing. We're not that great at it necessarily, but we got a good, clear understanding of what it is. And then you go to unconscious competence. That's when it's like second nature. You just do it automatically. So to give a good example, let's say driving a car. A teenager may say, well, of course I know how to drive a car. They've never driven a car, but they just insist that it's going to be so easy. Then they realize, oh man, I hit the curb or I hit the car bumper behind me, and they realize they can't drive. Then they go to the next step, which is realizing that I know I don't know how to drive. So then they start to practice. Then from there, you go to the point where I got the hang of it, I can get in, I can even drive and kind of focus on the radio and still drive, but you know, you're still not super proficient. But then we all got to that point where, particularly those people who can drive a stick shift, you get to the point where it's like, man, I can drive a stick shift, I can eat a burger, change the radio station, and adjust the climate control all at the same time. So that's when you know you really got it. So with wealth creation, what we have to do many times is just to admit that we may not know as much as we think we know about finances, and we need to learn. Once you get to that point, you say, hey, look, I'm trading time for dollars. I'm not making the money I want to make. So I gotta use a different tool, a different vehicle to create income. When I was at the sheriff's department, that's what I did. I realized that this way of making money just wasn't working. I had to trade my time for somebody else's money. So I started a subsequent business while I was at the sheriff's department, which was my first real estate company. This way I realized now I'm actually beating the time clock a little bit, and I'm making more making more money utilizing less time. Then from that point, I went and I got very comfortable doing it, but I still learned in the process. And that's what took me to unconscious competence, where I got really good at it. It became second nature. I knew how to create income. So in our journey for creating wealth, money, or just success in general, you got to first admit that we don't know everything. Then we got to move to the next point of learning what it is we need to know to make the changes that we need to make. Then you get to the point where it's second nature. I can look at a business deal now and just know on the surface if it's even worth my time looking further into it, because I have developed financial and business acumen to be able to make quick, sound, solid decisions when it comes to finances. So think about that this morning, where you are as it relates to your competence level. If you are unconsciously competent, or if you're at the beginning where you're incompetent and unconscious about your competency. So take care, guys. I think we only got 351 days left to achieve your 2020 goals. Time is running out. Let's go.